Myth number 1. Vaccinations are not proven to eliminate disease.
Well, I understand where people get this stuff from, because the anti-vaccination community came out of graphs such as these, saying, hey, for measles and whooping cough, the disease rate was going down already over time, and when vaccinations came out for these diseases, seems like they didn't really do anything, or they were not helping at all. Well, in reality, they're trying to scare us, because the CDC came out with the same types of graphs with different results. And it appears that it was different. And these so-called scientists supporting no vaccinations say, pity, there's no other information supporting that vaccinations really do anything. Let's look at history. Polio in the 1950s had about 58,000 cases. Right now, we have about 0 to the vaccinations. Smallpox, rampant in the 19 and 1800s, common killer of the time. After the vaccination was introduced, we have about 0 cases these days. It's completely eradicated from this world. What about measles, you said? It's coming about back in Disneyland, and all places Disneyland. Why Disneyland? Well, it's because that California has a lower than average vaccine rate. We have about an 80% of vaccine rate, which causes more contagious diseases to come in, and thus more people get infected over time.
Myth number 2. Vaccines cause autism. Why on earth would someone believe in something like this? Just because Donald Trump said it in a debate makes it true or something like that? And how many studies have been able to prove that vaccines cause autism? Like 20. But many of these are fabricated and have data that's been completely skewed, or in order to benefit their own claims, which is ridiculous. For example, the one in 1998 posted by a British medical journal only had about 12 people in the experiment. Even despite the CDC, the United Nations, FDA, American Autism Association, American Pediatrics Board, and 107 independent medical groups from America did studies upon millions and millions of people and posted their findings online that you can view, people still cry wolf when it comes to vaccines. Next, vaccines have dangerous chemicals and therefore should not be used.
Well, I understand that, because on the vaccines, they actually have these chemicals that are very hard to pronounce. The 2-methyl... I still can't pronounce them despite looking at this for many hours. Here's the chemical structure if you're curious. It sounds scary, but it's really, really, really not. Because they're common in blueberries, eggs, and I bet the audience that you've eaten one of these objects in your life, so I don't think they would cause you much harm. And besides, even if the vaccination became harmful or anything like that, it would have to go through a rigorous three-stage process involving hundreds of thousands of volunteers. And there's a higher chance of you getting hit by lightning than you getting infected or having a serious reaction to these vaccines. So, in conclusion, what have we learned? Well, you're an American, and you have the choice to whether to use these vaccines or not. But we just outlaid and debunked some of these myths. So what should you know? That your choice affects not only you, but your friends, your family, and others around you. So, think about it. Thanks for watching.